Luke had a lot of ideas. He was recording ideas, rhythmic ideas on his phone. He would like text me like rhythm ideas, and then he would make little demos, and me and Con would meet up with him and would work on those demos. And you know, one of the first things we did was Bob Lennon and John Dillon, which you know, was just really fun, a really fun process. So we had all these rhythm ideas, and then me and Luke together or separately were coming up with vocal ideas and melodies and words over a period of time. So the songwriting process was unusual, and it was new for us, but ultimately it led to music that was quite different to what we'd done before. And once we had those songs kind of, you know, 50%, 60% done, then recording them with the band was easy. Recording together, once we were doing it as a group, that was always easy and fun. The recording of the album, we did most of it at our own studio. So our own studio is the Wellington Car Club. We've had it for about 10 years. We finally got to this point where we're really getting a great sound there and doing things ourselves. And the thing was with this record is that, I mean, I've had these on and off back problems for the last few years. You know, me and Brendan McCullum, we're like that. You know, we're both sciatica brothers. So they flared up again on the first day of recording. I hadn't had them for maybe a year. So I went to the doctor. I didn't really tell anyone in the band. I didn't want to bring down the vibe because we'd been planning it for so long. So I went and got like a whole lot of tramadol. Pain didn't last that long, and I got through it, and I had this weird kind of milky, frosted view of the recording process where I really enjoyed it, but I was pretty out of it. One thing I'm really happy with the release was the branding. We really went for branding in a big way. You know, the GUID thing, the give up your dreams thing. Like, my sister made the artwork, she did an amazing job, and then Paul Johnson did the lettering, the design, and he came up with a great logo, and I think we just nailed like branding. And I like that from an arts kind of perspective. There was a concept behind it all. And we put it out all over the world. It came out in you know, every territory you can imagine. I don't think it necessarily expanded our fan base, but it was probably like a little bit more popular than our last album. Out of all the things nominated for the Taite Award, I can honestly say I like every single one of them, which, you know, is pretty weird. Probably Unknown World Orchestra will probably win because they're amazing and the record was amazing. Equally, Silicon, you know, like, I think what I find really cool is that Unknown World Orchestra and Silicon, the Nielsen brothers, those are dudes that have been around about the same amount of time as us, and I think I've always loved what they do, and I've loved everything they've done, and it's nice to still be around and still be nominated with those guys, because I just feel like, even though I don't know them very well, I feel like they're my competitors.